Alright, now that we've got the bulkhead installed here, now we're going to install the SMA side bays. Okay, this is actually the V1. The V2 has a little thing back here. But what we're going to do is on the backside hole, there's a little hole right through here. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's big enough to fit a 256 control rod. And then what you want to do is just put that in there to have something for the magnets to connect to. So then we'll just snip it on the sides, and that rod's going to stay directly in there. Now right in here, what I do is I'll just take a little hot iron and make a couple divots for some, I'll just take out some old, I got a bunch of old quad motors laying around, and I'll just take the magnets out and embed those in there, put some goop over top of them so that way when this lid shuts, it magnets to that control rod that's installed in there, and it keeps it shut all the way down. But for the hinge, the front of this is also another hole, and this is a 1.5 millimeter round control rod. I got like a box of these off of Amazon for I think it was like $8 or something like that. These little control rods, these Z-bend control rods. And what I'll do is I'll take a piece, put it through there, and I'll 90 it on both sides so that way it acts as a hinge. Okay, you don't want to put any glue right here to lock it on to the airframe itself, because then it's going to hinge like this, and it's just not going to be beneficial. You want it to hinge all the way. You want it to have that full range of motion. So what we're going to do is we'll take, and I've kind of pre-done this, but we'll poke some holes in the airframe, get those in there, and then they'll lock into place. But in order for that to work, see, like I said, with that, let's see if you can see it very well. I'm trying to do this on camera. Once this is locked into place, you'll see this is up like this. It's because I don't have magnets back here. But with that 256 rod in and the magnets down, it's going to keep that flush. And it'll look really nice once it's done. But to keep this hinged at all times, what I'll do is I'll just take these and dip into the nozzle of the goop or welders adhesive and get a nice glaze of glue on there, and then poke them down in there after I've already pre-poked and made the holes. Then I'll just kind of get them down in there and move them around a little bit, get that goop into those holes, and then I'll just let it set however it sets. And then every now and then I'll just come over and just make sure that it's pushed down in there correctly. But then I'll let that set up, and then like I said, the magnets will help keep that in there as well. And that's it. And then once it's complete, then you should have a good working hinge. Easy enough, right? Thanks a lot, guys. You guys have a good day.